start going in with our Farsali. This is, I don't know if you guys can see it because it's white, but it is the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. And I've been using this a lot lately because it is an oil, and you guys know it's winter time. So we're just going to start by putting a couple drops right here on our cheeks, and then I like to just rub this in. And even though it is an oil, it's moisturizing, but it sets into the skin very well, so it doesn't feel like too oily. And I'm pretty sure if you have dry skin, this will work good for you, because my skin has been so dry, especially around this area, I've noticed, probably from the mask. But either way, moving on. So now that we have that, we're using that as our base. And now we're gonna go in with some foundation. Today I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm in the shade Cappuccino. This is the shade 340. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, and I'm gonna start putting this all over my face. So I like to put it directly on the brush, just like this. And you always want to make sure you get down here. That way, whenever you wear something, your neck matches as well. So now that we're done with that, let's move on to some concealer. And as you guys know, I love the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I am in the shade Fawn, and I'm going to start making a triangle right here under my eye. Just like that. And then I like to put a little bit on the bridge of my nose, just like that. And then I put a little bit on my chin and a little bit right here on my Cupid's bow. And we're just gonna blend that all out. We're gonna go on with some contour. I'm gonna be using this concealer stick, even though I'm using it as a contour, and this is by Black Radiance. And I'm just going to take this and put this on my nose right here. Just like that. And then I'm going to put a little bit on my cheeks. And then I'm going to put some up here. And then a little bit right here on my nose. And a little bit right here. And we're just going to blend that out. I'm going to be taking my buffing brush that I got from Ulta. And I'm just going to spray that a little bit with some Morphe Continuous Mist Spray. And I'm going to start blending this out on the cheeks first. Just like that. And then I'm also going to put some right here. And then I'm going to get this part right here on my forehead. And this is just going to make sure, like when you take pictures, your forehead is not a different color from your face. It's just a trick for all you ladies out there. So I'm also going to be taking my e.l.f. brush. This is a flat brush. And I'm going to blend this out on my nose just like this. And I always swipe up into my eyebrow just like that, because when we do our brows, you guys will see it's all gonna tie in. Some of this Fenty concealer. This is the No Filter concealer, and I'm in the shade 370. I'm going to be taking a little bit of this and putting this on my nose as well, just like a few dots, and I'm going to blend that out as well. Just like that. And our nose is snatched. So I'm also going to take some, I'm going to use the Fit Me. You guys have seen me use this several times. This is the Fit Me setting powder. It's the loose setting powder. And I am in the shade 30. This is medium deep. And I'm going to take that same blending sponge and I'm going to dip it right in here. And I'm just going to start putting this all over my eye and blending it in, so you're pressing very lightly. You just want to press lightly into your skin so it can blend out. I've been doing this for a month or so now, and I think it absolutely works amazing. So I'm going to be zooming you guys in just like that so you guys can be really close up. Okay, So maybe I'll zoom you guys a little more. Alright, so now that I have you guys closer, I'm going to be taking this brush that I got from Amazon, and I think I'm going to start with the shade Euphoric. You guys can see that it is, I don't want to bend it too much because this one's broken, but Euphoric is like a orange shade, so I'm going to be taking that for my transition color. Oh girl, that's not a transition color. Oh my god. Woo! Okay, let's blend this out as best as possible because you guys, that was not a transition color. It is really, really deep. I didn't realize it was that color, but that's okay because we're just going to keep blending until we get our look that we're going for. So I'm also going to be taking this shade right here. It's like a mauve shade, and this one is called Nostalgia. It's pink, and I'm going to be putting that right on top of Euphoric, just to tone it down a little bit, because like I said, date night, less is more. Ooh, that's actually really pretty together. So I really like these colors together. Alright, so I do like these colors, but I do want to tone it down just a little more. Just a little more. So I'm going to be using the Chocolates palette, and you guys have seen this in my last video. This is by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to be taking this brown shade right here, and I'm going to go over on top of all of those, both those colors. And we're just going to tone it down just a little bit because I don't want to scare my man. Like, I don't want to scare him. I don't want him to be like, what is you wearing? No, I'm joking. Anyways, you just don't want to do too much. Like, I know I like to keep it simple for date night, unless we're going somewhere that's like real fancy. But if you're just trying to go to like the movies or just go over his house for a date or something, I feel like you can tone it down a little bit. Besides, I mean, the makeup's not really gonna stay on, right? Or is that just me? Girl, I would gladly take some makeup wipes with me because I already know the makeup's about to come off. No, I'm joking. Let's get back to the video. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking some more of that Fenty concealer, and I'm going to be putting this all over my lid just so we can kind of sculpt it out a little bit. Just to sculpt it out a little bit. I like to let this dry a little bit because it's very wet. It's very wet at first, so I'm just gonna fan this just a little bit, and I'm gonna start going over with a that same mauve shade that we used. And let me find my other brush. So I'm gonna be using my brush that I got at BH Cosmetics. I'm going to be using both these shades here. This one is called In a Wink. It's very pink. Focus. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's very pink, and this one's pink as well. And this one is called Nostalgia, like I said. So first I'm going to go over with In a Wink. I'm going to be putting this right on top of that concealer. It's very light, but that's okay because we're going to tone it down with that Nostalgia shade. And you just want to put this all over your lid. That's really, really pink. We might scare him. Okay, so I'm going over top of that with that Nostalgia shade. And as you guys see, that did bring the color down just a little bit. I mean, I don't think it looks bad, honestly. I think once we put our lashes on and all that jazz, I think it'll actually work out perfectly. And I'm also going to go back in that crease again and blend those colors back together. So I'm just going to be using that same brush, and I'm just going to blend. Okay, So now that we're done with that, I'm trying to think if I want to go over top of it and make it like a shimmery, or should we keep it matte, because right now it's very matte. So yeah, I think we're gonna leave it matte, and I'm going to be taking, oh, I was gonna use my liquid liner, but I didn't bring it. So I'm just gonna be taking this brown pencil and I'm gonna start lining my line right here, kind of creating a false wing, like a little baby wing. And brown is very, like I said, since we're going for more of a simplicity kind of date night look, brown actually works really good because it's not harsh at all and it just blends really well. So as you guys can see, that gives you just like a little pop of a liner, but it's not harsh. Okay, so now that we have that done, let's go in with this Fenty bronzer. You guys know I'm in the shade Caramel Cutie. I'm gonna wipe it off because it's so dirty all the time. It's still dirty, but you guys get the gist of it. So yes, this is the Fenty Caramel Cutie. And I'm gonna be taking that same e.l.f. brush and I'm dip right in here, and I'm gonna put that on the sides of my nose as well. And I'm gonna bring that up into, that's my Alexa making noise. And I'm gonna bring that straight up into the brow as well. Now as you guys can see, it's snatched. And I like to kind of go like this all around in like a circle. Don't ask me why, I don't know. One day I just started doing it and it kind of works for me. So now that we're done with that, we are going to be putting on lashes today. I actually ended up picking up some lashes from Ulta today, so I'm going to show you guys what these look like. These are the Naked lashes by Ardell, and I have used these before, but I had a different, see that? I had a different pair before. What's next? Why don't we do some more contour on the cheeks, and then we're going to do some blush. I'm going to be taking that same Fenty, and I'm going to be using this brush that I got from Mary Kay, and I'm going to go just like that. And I'm just going to be putting this all over my cheeks, just like that. I don't know about you guys, but I love a good bronzer. Like, I love being bronzed. That is my thing. That's my thing, you know. That's my, what do you want to call it? That's just everything to me. I love being bronzed. So I'm also going to be using, you guys know I've been using this Juvia's Place palette for my highlight. I don't know, I just think it works really well. So I'm going to be using this shade, which is Barely There. This is Nefertiti, and I'm going to be putting this all over right here. I just think it's a really nice shade for a very subtle highlighter. Like, it just looks so pretty. Now let's go in with some blush. We're going to be using some e.l.f. blush. You guys know I used this in my last video as well. But today I'm just going to be taking this peachy shade right here. And, oh my god, my brush is breaking. And my palette's breaking. What is going on today? Somebody don't want me to be great today, but you know what? We're going to push through because we don't got time for that. So yes, y'all, got the blush popping. This is a very subtle blush, so this is not dramatic. It's nothing, like I said, I'm keeping it very simple. So I'm going to be taking some of this Morphe. This is a continuous setting mist. If you have not got this, go get it. It's at Ulta. It's $16. $16. But actually, I think it's worth every penny. Worth every penny. Can't talk today. So now that we're done with that, I think this look came out really, really good, but we're not done yet. But wait, there's more. So we're gonna be doing the lips, and I did want to do a little something different for the lips because I feel like a good lip is okay for date night. Like, even if it's a little dramatic, I feel like you need a little drama So when it comes to the lips, I'm okay with that. So I'm going to use this NYX. This is by NYX, and this is in the shade Brown. And I'm just going to be putting this all over my lips. And I like to just put this all over. Then I'm going to be taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a lip gloss, and this is in the shade Fudge. So I'm just going to be putting this all over the lips. It is like a burgundy brown color, and it's perfect for a date. Perfect for date night. I think it gives just the right amount of color. It's not too much, it's not too little. What is all over my lips? So what are you guys thinking about this? I actually really like the lips for the look. I think that it came out really, really pretty. And as you guys see, I got my little Victoria's Secret robe on. Let me zoom you guys out just a little bit. You know what? We gotta go underneath the eyes with some mascara. Today I'm gonna be using, you guys know I always use the Total Temptation by Maybelline. This is one of my favorite mascaras, and I'm just going to be putting this all over the bottom lashes. And it's okay to be full of drama with the bottom lash, okay? That's where we make up for the drama on the top lash. Keep the top simple, the bottoms dramatic. Alright. So I'm going to change my outfit real quick, and we're going to put on our earrings. We're also going to get into a fragrance tonight. And then I think that'll be it. So I'll be right back taking some of this bronze coconut. This is a radiant body oil body bronzer, and I love to wear bronzer if I'm wearing like a tank top like this. I like to put this right here on my shoulder, and you just need a little bit, and then you can take whatever brush of your choice. Let's just go in with this brush right here, and I'm just going to be brushing this all over my shoulders, down my arms. As you guys can see, it gives a nice reflective glow for your man, and it smells so good. And I'm just going to take a little more on this side over here. We can do the same thing. We're just going to put a little bit right on the shoulder, just like that, and then you want to just take a brush and rub this all in. I don't know about you guys, but like I said, I love to look bronzed. I love to look like I just went on vacation. Vacation vibes forever. And I flipped my hair up, as you guys can see. I curled it before the video. So I think this is giving really, really sexy vibes. And for the fragrance today, we're going to be using Dolce & Gabbana. This is Garden. If you guys have not smelled this, it smells so freaking good. It's so florally, like florally. Yes, it's a floral. And I wish I had the notes for you guys. Maybe I can look it up for you guys really quick, because I actually don't remember what the notes are in this. Hey Google, what are the fragrance notes in Dolce & Gabbana Garden?
These are the top results.
Okay, the top notes are magnolia, mandarin, orange, and neroli, whatever that is. But I can tell you guys, it just smells like a whole entire garden, like a whole garden. So we're just gonna spray a little bit of this on. I like to put a little bit right here, because this is where they say like your pressure points, where I guess the fragrance smells like the most. So I like to put that right there, and I also like to spray this right here too, behind my hair, just in case, you know, just in case you want to get a little, you want to get a little, or she want to get a little freaky. You smell good. And then I like to just put this all over And you guys, this is just, hold on. This is such a pretty bottle as well. If you guys have not seen this Dolce & Gabbana, look at how pretty the bottle is. I mean, it just screams floral, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So this is one of my favorite fragrances to wear, like if I'm going on a date. You can wear it at nighttime or daytime because it has like a really good smell. So at night, sometimes I mix it with Flower Bomb if I want a little stronger fragrance, because this one, it is a parfum. This is a Eau no, this is, yeah, Eau de Parfum. So with the parfum sprays, you're going to get a lot more of that oil content. So I suggest whenever you buy a fragrance, do not get the Eau de Toilette, because the Toilette is very light scented and it will, you know, only last for like a little while. This is going to last you for a long time. Your man or your woman will smell you mostly all night. I know whenever I wear it and I take something off, like I still smell it all over me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making this video for you guys. If you want to see more content like this, if you want to get into more fragrances, please let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Have a good day.